a repair to show you, and it's a fairly simple one. This is a Dell, what is this thing? It is a Dell Inspiron 7000 series, 7548. There we are. All right, so we got a bad screen. Now this is physical damage. Let's see here, right there. All right, this is going to be a fairly straightforward repair. The bezel pops right off, although it is broken. Let's see here. This is what you need to see. Now I told the customer there's a good chance I wouldn't necessarily be able to swap this out, mainly because of this indentation here. That means it's no longer square or rectangle. So I'm going to make a valiant effort at swapping the screen out. It's straightforward. I don't think it's glued in. I think it's just screwed in. So I don't have a whole lot going on today, but this is one of my projects. If you've never been here before, I often like to show off the work I do. My name is Chris. You're welcome to show up in the chat. Give me a call at 855-434-8787. And let me see here. Until I get more cameras in the studio, I'm just going to have to make do with the one I use. Alright, so this bezel is glued on. I'm going to be gentle. Oh, lovely. I love how the screen says do not touch the bottom because it's touch sensitive. But you can't really repair the machine unless you... Oh, man. You know what? We probably should have just ordered a new bezel, but I don't think she cares cosmetically. She just needs a functioning screen. Ah, got it. Good, 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 good. So yes, this is fairly straightforward, not necessarily mundane, but a fairly straightforward LCD swap. The screen is held in by the bezel and a few screws, Phillips head screws. Alright, so I left it on to make sure it was or see how it failed, I guess. Alright. Good. So technically, we should probably buy a new bezel, but I don't think she wants to spend any more money than necessary. Now I'm going to turn it off and then just swap it out. Alrighty. Let's see here. Let's see here. I need my Phillips head screwdriver. Let's see here. A little itty bitty screwdriver. Fairly straightforward. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, you know what? That frame rail, I don't think that's one of the screws here. Alrighty. Alrighty. Okay. That should be it. Then we just want to be gentle. About pull up. Is it still? That's interesting. You got one half out. I'm trying to figure out. Oh, one more screw. Yeah, not all screens are this easy to do. Okay, let's see here. Interesting. That's interesting. All right, so the screen does not want to pop out. I don't know if it's also glued in. Let's see here. Let's see. Okay, only half the screen seems to want to fall out as expected. That implies it's also oh, there we go. Oh, you know what it was? Like I said, the screen was damaged physically right here. It was dinged. It was pinning the screen in, and ultimately what caused the failure of the screen. Ah, God. Oh, and of course, yes, it was also double stick taped. Oh man, that's weird. It's literally dirty on the back of the screen. That's unusual. I kind of wonder what kind of history this had in the factory. So once that's done, all we need to do is be very gentle with the, what's it called? The cable for the screen. Let's see here. Be very gentle. Very slow. Don't get too, you can get yourself in trouble with these easier jobs. Get overconfident. Find yourself in a hurry. I have made that mistake. Don't do it. All right, so now, there we go. So look how filthy, well, I guess you can't tell because it's white mostly. It's just all sorts of, oh, there you can see the dirt now. Yeah, if this was a factory screen, which I'm guessing it is, who knows what history this screen served before it actually left the factory. That's interesting. I've never seen a filthy screen from Dell before. It looks like there's fingerprints well, not fingerprints, but all sorts of muck. So we're done with that screen. Now I'm going to put the replacement screen in. What did I do with the replacement screen? Alrighty, so here. I don't know that this is very interesting, but that's what this laptop looks like without the screen installed. Alright, what did I just do with that screen so it's out of the way? Aha! Alright, here we go. And let's hope this is it. There's a film on the front of the screen you want to make sure you get before you hand back the machine or put the bezel back on. There. Okay. Fairly straightforward. Okay, again, I want to make sure that this ding here doesn't affect the overall performance. So now let's just turn it on again. And hey, we got a good screen. Here we are. That's pretty much it. Can the customer create a situation to dirty that back of the screen? No. I mean, yeah, technically if you cleaned it wrong, like if you got a, what's it called, Kim? If you sprayed too much sunglass cleaner, which is actually the cleaner I recommend, don't use Windex. Sunglass cleaner is designed to be delicate on expensive glassware. So if it's good enough for, say, sunglasses or eyewear, or just regular eyewear, it's good enough for an expensive screen. So if you use too much of it, theoretically, she could have got a bunch of fluid on the screen, and it could have dunked in there and then got behind the screen. So yeah, theoretically, that could have been the problem. So if you overwashed it with some sort of liquid. So yes, Kim, potentially yes, you might be potentially correct. So we have a screen, by the way. I mean, we have a